What's up, South Africa? So tonight we are discussing what happened, and what made me decided to actually make this video is about the Open Chats podcast. I'm not going to go too deep into it. All I know is that they said that we are crazy. I'm a colored. I identify as a colored. So we are crazy, and also we chow our cousins, which is saying that there's incest happening. That's bad. You can't say stuff like that. You know, and don't have any repercussions. So I think that the way things are being dealt with by MultiChoice or DSTV canceling the contract with him, that's good. But to say a thing like that, I mean. It's crazy, eh? It's just crazy to say stuff like that in this day and age. We are a rainbow nation. Also, they are not kids; they are young adults. So definitely, their parents didn't actually teach them to say stuff like that. So they're not kids; they are adults. And then also, this is just one part. One part of it. The other part is, and I don't have to read this from the book, okay? It's basically about the book that Trevor Noah wrote. It's Born a Crime. I just want to get this thing here. So it's just the context of the passage of from the book Born a Crime from Trevor Noah. Now, Trevor Noah said, "Quote: Most colored people don't speak African languages. They speak Afrikaans. Their religion, their institutions, all of the things that have shaped their culture came from Afrikaners. So, Afrikaners meaning like the Dutch settlers, like that actually colonized the Cape of Good Hope or South Africa. He's saying that the white Afrikaners came here and enforced or indoctrinate our people, or the people here that was here first, the Khoi and the Sun, you know, and just evaporated all their knowledge and whatever about their existence. And what he's saying is that if you say that someone's culture is dead, then why do we have, and you say the colored people, why do we have Muslim people here? I've never seen the Afrikaners being Muslims, following the Islamic religion. No. Also, Kaapse Klopse, there's a lot of things that shapes a certain culture or tradition. There's a lot of things that goes with it. So for Trevor to actually say that the Afrikaners shape uh, the colored people's culture, that's wrong. Okay, and first of all, Trevor is a stand-up comedian. He wrote a book, and for me, he's not a maritime historian, to know a lot of things. Um, and again, the podcast, Open Chat podcast, and Trevor Noah, unfortunately, our schools or our government failed us, okay, because they never actually delved deep into um, how the colored people became in South Africa, So, taken into consideration also, there's the Khoi and the Sun, they also fall under the colored term, okay? But some of them, they recognize themselves as Khoi and Sun, okay, individual, respectively. So, like I said, Trevor Noah, that book, the statement that he made, you can't make a statement like that, okay? The people here in Cape Town, they make food certain way, where other Afrikaner white people don't make their food that way. So there's certain cuisines as well, So you can't just say that the Afrikaner shaped their uh, how can I say, shape their culture, which is wrong. Then the final part I want to do is I want to talk about what happened when I overheard like a couple of boys, I think they're like 12, 10, between that ages. Now, there was one boy that actually, he was a Xhosa boy, yes, and he spoke to his friends, which is all colored snuggles. Xhosa boy, he stays in our road. Now, he said that the whole existence of colored people started from a white lady and a black men, okay, and or say black people and white people, they started having babies, and that's how coloreds became into existence. Now, I heard that, and I didn't feel any anger, towards that small child. I just stood up and actually edified him, and told him that whoever told you that is wrong, and I told him actually what or how we colors, um, what you call it, how our colors started actually here in South Africa. So, in a nutshell, what's happening here is that our schools, we teach up we the schools teach you about Jan van Riebeeck, and he was here. But the thing is, there's other colonizers or other conquest that came here that actually set foot here at the Cape, because this was actually a port, and they actually came here with their people as well and docked here, and actually that's how it started, so there's a lot of people that mingled, a lot of different race, religions that came on board, that came to South Africa. Okay, so you can't just say that a colored, which is very complex. I don't understand it. Meaning I don't understand how it all came about. But all I can say is that it is a lot of things that actually transpired, and today we are called colored, and we are. I'm proud to be a colored. And also you can see that I do have is like my roots. I do have Khoisan roots as well. So I am truly blessed to be a colored. Yeah, that's it.